Hi there, traders. This is Brad Gilbert with today's trading action. All right, now the US CPI numbers have come and gone. 4.2 was the print, right? And zero point 0.5. Now the 4.2 as expected by the market, right? And the other big news or the other event to look at was the Bank of Canada rate decision. No change of rates expected. Now, what has that left for us? Well, the markets are sort of wondering what to do. And this is how the natural flow of the markets. You get a major event like the non-farm payrolls, pushes euro down. That's the move. Now it's over. Now we're waiting for the next directional impact. So the CPI numbers were the main event, but they've since they came out as expected, right? And alongside the uncertainty around what the US Iran situation is, the markets have really stalled, right? And you need to understand that. So what happens after a number that's as expected? Well, the numbers were still stronger than the previous number. So the US dollar is still in good shape. So what we are seeing is just a nice slow move to the top side. Well, let me just fix that up. So you got dollar Swiss just slowly climbing. It's a hard one to get into, dollar yen, right? We saw that knee-jerk reaction after the Bank of Canada, but it's back to where it is. Euro pretty much sideways after an up and down. Same with sterling. Aussie and Kiwi are the two pairs that you want to be looking at, right? Because they have got, like dollar yen, I guess, and dollar Swiss and dollar CAD, they have got very bearish sentiment, where these other ones have got very bullish sentiment. Now, you can see the CPI numbers hardly, hit the sides of euro and sterling, whereas Aussie and Kiwi have got some unfinished business with the downside, right? Whether they're looking to cut rates, hard to say, but at this stage, there's not a lot going on. I'd be just focusing and following the trends in the market. That's where the action is, right? Those stronger numbers didn't take the pressure off the US equity indices. Oil drifting sideways. Now, I've got to say, if you're trading gold, right, which it's like going to the casino, it's going down, right? So don't get long, right? Don't try and be, as we used to say in the bank, a dig for a tick. It's going down. So is crypto. So just be aware. Do not fight these trends, right? They're short-term to long-term. Do not fight the trend. Go with the trend. So that means waiting for it to get back to a level where you can sell generally, right? I know for a lot of people, that's like, really pushing the envelope as far as how patient you are. But that's where the money is, not trying to pick the bottoms of things that are falling, right? They used to call it like catching a falling knife, right? Usually if you try and grab at the wrong spot, you're in trouble. So that's where we are, guys. Markets have largely stalled. Just keep an eye on the trading conditions, right? At the moment, we've got a bit of a risk on. Like, look at the move here in the equity futures in the States. Hardly anything, right? So it's really like a dead day. The movements here in the major currency pairs, likewise, right? The market is having a break midweek. That's what this is. All right, guys. So not a lot to look for. Doesn't mean things can't develop and roll from here, but you know what? It's a bit of a stretch. You look through the calendar, you're like, what have we got here? The ECB, yeah, not much going on there. And then you got the jobless claims for the week, and the week is almost over, right? So just coming into the interest rate tracker, this is where you can sort of keep an eye on what's going on with the various central banks. So hike, yep, 95% factored in. So when that happens, don't get all excited and jump up and down like you're getting long euro. That's already in the market, right? So anyway, it's going to be interesting to see what they say, but it really largely is a non-event. What would be an event if they came out and did nothing, kept the rates on hold, then you'd see euro tank, right? But that ain't going to happen. Anyway, that's where we are. So keep an eye on the calendar, keep an eye on what's going on. You just, at this stage, like get into the cycle of trading, which means, yeah, okay, you're just keeping an eye on the news, the fundamental picture. You can check the flow of the market, come back, check your levels, right? Nothing really to write home about. We need a good directional number. Unfortunately, we just had one, didn't deliver. All right, guys, have a good one. All the best. Cheerio.